the reason why we're here with this amendment is, once again, what Senator Bonasek and Senator Griffo pointed out, which was the absolutely outrageous hypocrisy involving with the new found rules following by the majority here, whereby we had just three men in the room, three New York City Democrats in the room, that produced this particular deficit reduction plan that some of us said during the campaigns and before we got up here this January that, you know, upstate certainly it's some risk here. We don't have any more balance of power here or checks and balances that the Republicans had provided and some assistance and looking out for the interests of New York. Lots of people said, well, it doesn't really matter. We'll look out for upstate New York. And the first bill that we've got here to look out for upstate New York is a real body blow to upstate New York. You know, we have some problems as far as cost of doing business in this state, and we have to have some viable economic development plans, and we have to have some ability to have some type of growth to get ourselves out of the mess that we're in. And in order to have growth, you've got to have some ability to attract business and industry into our state, be able to compete with other states, be able to compete in the global economy. And things that make it non-competitive are the things that we're talking about today in the form of this amendment. We need to do something about cost of power, and we need to do something about the cost of health care, notwithstanding the fact that we obviously need to do something about real property taxes and the regulatory climate and all the other non-competitive things that we have in New York State. But what are we doing here? We're increasing the costs of power, particularly to upstate New York. We're increasing the cost of health insurance by the form of this covered lives tax and the 332 assessment. Obviously, we're not doing anything in the Governor Patterson's proposed budget as it relates to economic development. In fact, he's gutting the Empire Zone program in its entirety. The only mechanism that we have in the whole world to deal with these non-competitive items. And yet the first thing that we've got on the agenda, the first bill of the Democrat majority, is to further make us non-competitive in New York, and particularly upstate New York.